We're discussing our favourite weird and unusual things from 42 Gear Street, and I think the most unusual and weird thing just entered the frame. Here he is, the guy who put it all together. What a beautiful start. Welcome back to Rich Words Music, where we're still at 42 Gear Street. And I've been joined by two very special guests today. It's Perfecto de Castro and Mini Perfecto de Castro. That's Krenar Cilku. And I've invited them here today because this event is about collaboration. It's about talking about gear. It's about finding new sounds and new techniques. And just before we started rolling, I think you unlocked more technical secrets of the guitar for Krenar. But what I also wanted to do today is talk a bit about some of the gear, specifically some of the more unusual instruments, because there's a lot of cool stuff here, a lot of really high-end stuff as well, but I wanted to get into some of the more kind of offset instruments, some of the slightly more affordable ones, some of the unusual shapes, and two of those we have right here. And I just wanted to hear them, talk about them a bit, and get your guys' opinions on them. So let's kick right into it. What should we do first?
Let's do this one.
Let's do this one.
Let's get this out of let's get the elephant out of the room, because this is just, I mean, I would never get caught dead playing this, but now I've played it, and it's amazing. This is possibly the strangest guitar at the event, especially for a traditional player like you, isn't it?
Oh, there's one stranger.
Yeah, the one with the slanted frets. Yes.
Good point, but that's not within our budget price range, is it? So, yeah. Now, tell me about your opinions on this guitar. I've got an iPad here, and I know the specs and stuff, so I can tell the guys at home what it actually is. But tell me what you think it is first.
Well, at first, when you see it, you think, oh, it's just a toy. I mean, it's very light, and you think it's not going to work. But then when you start playing it, it kind of plays itself, and you're like, oh, I can roll with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just very smooth to play. The neck on it is beautiful. It's very fast playing, so to say.
Yeah. And it kind of looks like, well, we all know what it looks like. It looks like a Strat, doesn't it? But it's...
Kind of.
It's like someone took a Strat and turned it into like a Strat mixed with an Android, mixed with a robot.
Right.
Took the headstock off. It's really classic and modern at the same time for me. So it's a really interesting instrument. And it's actually a signature model. Are you guys familiar with
Ichika.
the chap behind it?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. He's this, for anyone watching not familiar with him, he's this Japanese kind of guitar player.
He's the Japanese guitar star of the moment, I would say.
The meme king as well, I would say.
Yeah.
He makes videos that are like less than a minute long, and they have funny titles, and he's an incredible player.
And it plays in different tunings too.
You sure that? Yeah.
Cabbage.
Cabbage tuning.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And he is... Well, he's a young guy.
He's a very young guy.
Very young guy. And I don't know if he's in bands or anything like that, or if he's just kind of
a solo guy.
A solo guy, yeah. But if you don't know him, check him out. It's a very big channel, very, very fun indeed. But we should hear some of the different sounds of this guitar, I think. And that's what you're going to do for us now. I mean, it can do the Strat thing, but I think it can also do a lot more than that, can't it?
I think so let's try the Strat thing.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sounds nice.
So it does that Strat thing. It does the classic sounds really easily. What amp are we using, by the way?
We are using the Watermelon.
That's the
Revv.
The custom
there you go.
Revv generator behind us there, which is actually being auctioned off for a good cause after this event, isn't it? I mean, by the time this video goes out, it's probably been auctioned. So if you went for it, congratulations. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah. It was designed by Henning, Pauly's partner in crime, Leslie, wasn't it?
Leslie, yes, right. The color scheme.
Exactly, yeah.
And the proceeds will benefit the animal shelter.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, animals at the end. That's those animals, you know, so they need benefits.
Yes.
Yeah, they're giving so much time to Henning, performing in so many of his videos, and they deserve something back, and that's what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so classic Strat sounds. What else could it do?
Well, it can also do, well, that's also the classic Strat sound. So let's go to the bridge and see what that offers. Mind you tell me, what is the switch to?
Yeah, I literally just pulled up the switching system
right.
here on the iPad. I'll maybe blend in a picture so you guys can see it, but it has loads of different switching options. So it's got the standard 5-way switch just underneath there, which does what you would expect it to on a Strat. And this is what they call the alter switch, that other one there. And that seems to switch things between series and parallel modes, and also give you some pickup settings that you might not get on a standard Strat option. So if you have that switched down and you're in the bridge position on the standard 5-way switch, you're going to have the middle and the bridge pickup in series. And that's going to sound like
a humbucker. Nice.
So it gives you that humbucker sound.
Right.
Who would we say that this guitar is for? Because I've been looking at it over the past 4 days, and I'm kind of like, I'm wondering who the target audience for this guitar would be.
I know exactly who the target audience is. It's, if you want to be cool on Instagram, you got to have this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're playing in a wedding band and you don't want to break your back because you're playing on a daily basis, this is the one.
Do you think that if you're playing in a wedding band and you're dressed in a smart suit or something and everyone's looking classic and formal, that a guitar like this would fit in? You know, because it looks so radically different to what people might expect.
I'd say this would work.
Wear a white tux, it'll blend right in.
That is, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if it was a more kind of flashy color, it would be kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perhaps
if
not
it had
suited
like
to
a
that.
flame top or a quilted top, and if it were pointier, then that would be not ideal. But
Yeah, the look of the guitar is actually really classy. It's not gaudy looking or attention grabbing. It's only when you take a really close look at it that you recognize that there's no headstock and it's got a different appointments and it looks kind of small. But for the most part, it's it's really good looking guitar.
Yeah, for me, the main thing is the headstock. I've never personally owned a guitar without a headstock. And it feels a bit different to play. It's like, it's almost the opposite of like headstock dive. You know, if you put an SG on a Strat, it goes that way. But when I played this guitar, it wants to go that way.
exactly, and
Which
you
is
feel
perfect
like,
for standing on a monitor and doing solos. But
and it also feel like when you're playing it, you can just get up and
Yeah.
just continue playing because it's part of you.
Yeah, another thing, this would be a great touring travel guitar as well.
Absolutely.
Because you don't have to check the guitar in, just put it in a gig bag and then go straight into the cabin.
Right.
that is another good point, yeah. Do you guys know what this guitar costs?
I would say around 1,000.
Oh, it's a signature model, so it's more.
Oh, it should
So
be.
like $1,599, $1,600.
In European prices, he was €2 off. It's 998.
Oh,
So that guitar comes in under 1,000, and I feel like that is
Okay.
very, very good
Attractive.
value for money.
Yeah.
nice.
It's like if you can make the jump from being like a traditional player to go to something that looks like that, then you can pretty much do everything with that guitar for that money.
I can dig it.
Very cool.
Could you imagine playing that? Would you play a gig with it? Would you feel comfortable
I
doing
would.
that?
Me too.
I would. I would.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's move on from that guitar then and go to what Daddy Perfecto is playing, which is an offset.
Okay, so this is a Harmony Silhouette, handmade in the USA, as stated in that sticker right there. And it's got a Bigsby. More on that later. It's got gold foil mini humbuckers, maple neck, ebony fingerboard. I believe this is an alder body. And it has very nice appointments like this set of locking tuners right here.
And it's also a nitro finish,
Oh, really?
which I didn't know before. I'm just seeing it on the
Oh,
specs
cool.
here. 12-inch fretboard radius, medium jumbo frets. Yeah, everything else you got right.
Okay.
Very good going.
Very nice.
I guess the pickups are gold foils. They must be Harmony own brand, right?
Yes, because I don't believe, because you know how typical gold foil pickups are.
Yeah.
So this is their take on those kinds of pickups.
Yeah. And
But it's a mini humbucker.
And the knobs are what Harmony calls custom cupcake knobs.
I can see that now.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks like the molds for the cupcakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So all in all, it's a very tasty looking guitar. But let's, it's just got the Bigsby, which I know you love as well. So let's hear
Guten Morgen.
the instrument
Good
question.
morning.
We're discussing our favorite weird and unusual things from 42 Gear Street, and I think the most unusual and weird thing just entered the frame. Here he is, the guy who put it all together.
What, this guitar? I didn't build this.
No, the sweater.
I didn't put this together either. I bought this. No, I got it for free. MrGoogle.com. The Silhouette is the most Strat-like guitar that Harmony has. I tested them all. There are individual videos of all Harmony guitars on HP42 or something. But I was very surprised because they all have these mahogany necks, bolt on mahogany necks, which is strange because bolt on mahogany. But this
Wait,
one,
it's a mahogany neck?
No, all the other Harmony guitars. So that's the only one that has the maple neck.
Yeah.
And even though it's got the little filtertronies, no, not filtertronies,
Mini
pull
humps.
holes,
Yeah.
I tested the one without the Bigsby because that's brand new. I felt as if I have a really good Strat in my hand the whole time. That spank, everything you want from a single coil Strat sound, I felt it had. Definitely the most Stratty one. And now with the Bigsby, it's a very unique, how do you say this? Unique? Unity instrument.
Exactly. But do you think a Strat player would seriously consider even picking that up?
No, because they have their preconceived notions about guitars and conservative, blah, blah, blah. I don't think, even though the Harmony guitars are all very traditional looking in a way, they are not going to appeal to the conservative player because a conservative player wants a Strat, a Tele, a single cut, we're not saying from who, a more Pauly kind of a thing. They're very conservative. They're not going to go for a headless thing. They're probably not going to go for this because they're conservative.
That's why we wanted to give these guitars some love today. Like, that sounds like a Strat. And it sounds like a lot more than a Strat as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Is the up switch the single coil?
How does he get his thumb around the corner? How does that work? Is it built into the guitar? Is it a feature?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's got like a thumb recess.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
Is the head extra? Well, head usually is extra. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know. How would I know? What? Perfect. What? I charge you extra for it if you know what I mean. Whose channel is this on?
Unfortunately, mine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is the highbrow channel where we use polysyllabic words and have geopolitical discussions during the guitar videos. So you've taken it down a notch or two.
Penis.
Well, that's economical when you think about it.
It is 100%. So what's your favorite unusual guitar that you've got here at your event?
At the event. Not one of mine, at the event.
Someone who's actually, paid to be here from a brand perspective.
Downshift.
I'm still out of breath. I haven't really played a lot of them because, I'm doing an event, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
I want to say just because of the uniqueness, the stuff from Bugley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's highly unusual, especially when it's fully aluminum or aluminium for the ones that are educated. Because apparently we're educated here.
Well, the ones who invented the language.
Yes,
that was
yes,
bastardized by
Yeah.
others.
But I want to say that's very unique. On the other hand, something that really impresses me is the Ibanez Quest 7-string. Because from an ergonomic point, 7-strings are always these big beasts and heavy and cumbersome. I have an Ormsby, which is a beast of a guitar, but oh my God, it's a behemoth of a guitar. Everything is big on it. And that 7-string, I can hold the whole guitar with 2 fingers.
Oh, yeah.
They are so light. You just handle it like it's a piece of paper. And I think if I was working every day in the studio with a 7-string, that's what I would want to play, because it's very uniquely light. That impresses me. And
What does it cost?
I think they're like maybe 1,100.
So also quite reasonable, because this is about 1,500. That's just under 1,000.
I think in Germany it's 16.99.
16.99, but with a nice case.
Okay.
I just read on the website.
A ridiculously nice gig bag. They all come
is it a mono bag or
in
something?
a 239 euro mono bag. So it's not you can't think of it as 16.99, because some guitars like Schecter's at any price point come in a cardboard box. Okay, so a 200 euro gig bag is definitely worth mentioning.
Yep, definitely. This one comes with a gig bag too, I've just seen, but presumably a less deluxe gig bag.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. All right, so 7 strings for you. Has anybody else done a video on that guitar during the event that I can link to in the description?
I've seen someone handle it. I saw Trey run around with it.
It's not that black, really pointy one, is it?
No, that's
it's
a Cyphos.
like
okay.
burgundy or something.
No, it's got like a poplar burl.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That one
is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the Cyphos is not an ergonomic light guitar. Okay, that's the opposite.
It's a weapon. That's a weapon.
Anything else? Yeah, like you're thinking special. You're thinking.
I'm thinking something that's not your standard Strat, Telly, single cut, whatever. Something a little bit different. Something like this. You know, and also something that not many people have used during the event. That's why I brought this one too, because they're so different, you know?
People have made videos about this.
Yeah.
I really want to do comparison videos of those 2 guitars, because I have the big ones. I have the original ones. I've got the real Mariposa and I've got the real St Vincent.
Yeah. Ryan and I did a video of both guitars the first day. Oh, and here comes another one now.
Yeah, while you pick that one up, I got my hand around the necks of this and the more expensive version, the Ernie Ball, and the one thing that feels really different to me is that neck profile. It feels totally different. It feels like this one, the more kind of budget one, is almost like a generic neck.
Yeah.
And the other one is that Ernie Ball neck profile that is kind of a bit sort of unique. Is that what you guys also thought?
It's interesting because I believe Andy preferred this neck.
Yeah.
And Ryan preferred the other neck.
But this is like a mass acceptance, sort of a modern C-shaped
Yeah.
maple neck, isn't it?
Tonally, you also can't really compare them, because the other one has 3 mini humbuckers and a full rosewood neck. And that is a massive difference.
Yeah.
And they don't do that anymore. Even on the expensive ones, they are now roasted maple. Because I think they figured out that the rosewood necks were just too expensive.
Okay.
They're saying it's because Annie Clark wanted it that way. No. She wanted rosewood because that's what she said from the beginning. And then they figured out we can't actually make him at that price point. So Jens just put this in my hand because I think he saw a video where we talk about cool guitars. But is this still in the price range?
He told us that this one is about, I think, £1,600. This is the standard PJD range, isn't it? So the more affordable, still made in England, jobby.
Yes.
Bare knuckle pickups, decent hardware.
Fully roasted. Do we have a camera on this?
And it's the St. John.
I got it.
That's a St. John roasted maple neck and fretboard, bare knuckle pickups.
Sorry, Rich.
Semi hollow.
All right.
But also, Jens is not smart because he knows I'm going to bitch about that. It's got crap in the guitar right here. Look at that. Look. What's this? It's a feature. It's in the grain. It's all natural. What's with the crap in the wood here?
That's what you'd get if you took it out and gigged with it, you know? I mean,
Well, how would you knock off $100 for this because you used scrap wood?
That is for the good of the earth, because we need to make the most of every resource we get.
But these are unique because they're hollow bodies, and they are gorgeous playing guitars. Krenar, do this.
Let's do it.
No,
I've got
Oh, you got it.
I got it.
I've got another video from the event where I'm sat
prepared.
with Jens and Krenar, and we go through the whole PJD range,
Yeah.
and Jens tells us the story, and we don't bitch about dirt on the guitars at any
don't?
point.
We don't?
It's very nice. It should be out already. So,
But this wasn't
check
in
the
the-
Why don't
list
you
if you'd
bitch
like
about
to see
dirt
it.
about
It wasn't in the
Because it
video.
wasn't there.
but you would have.
I would have asked, why is the dirt on this guitar?
He said it's in the wood.
It's not dirt.
That's not in the wood.
It's-
Someone's put that on there during the event for sure.
No,
it's in the wood.
It's in the wood.
Oh, really?
It's in the wood.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you, if
Yeah,
you
they
look
should knock 100 off
really
for that one,
closely,
Is that really?
yeah, that's in the wood.
It looked like someone had got a pen and scratched it or something to me.
No.
Wait.
Oh,
Let's
it's also there.
let's
Okay.
do exactly what PJD wants us to do.
Oh. Oh, Jens.
Okay, comment below.
He put it right in front of us. He knows me. Right
you
there.
go.
Comment, is that cool or should they pay attention to shit in the wood?
I'll take it, Jens.
I was like, okay, I'm in. I don't care.
Yeah. Let's hear it anyway. And we can all close our eyes and forget the wood's unique aspects.
It's very nice.
It's thick, but it's very open. And a little bit of drive on there. I mean, this is not your metal guitar.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it sings and just like these open chords. This is a great rock axe, classic rock. And it's not super light like the Quest series, but it's because of the hollow body, they're not heavy. Just order it without crap in it.
The neck feels amazing too. It's just instantly comfortable.
I
Yeah,
think
absolutely.
PJD has got so much love during this event.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you discovered
From
them
me?
as well, didn't you? It was my first time playing them. I'd seen your video with the standard, and I thought, how the hell can they make these guitars for $999? And now we know that they couldn't.
So they raised the price.
Yeah, but they're very close, and I still don't know how they're making money on these things. But there we go. Our gain.
More game?
More gain. Should we try it with some gain? We're on the generator. We should be able to fix the
try this
channels
again.
theoretically.
Go to
channel-
channel 2
Channel 2,
and maybe click it one more time.
blue.
There you go.
It snarls.
Yeah, it does it. It does that thing.
Yeah, and then you can do the.
I like them. I have one coming like that, but no F-hole, still semi-hollow, and I'm hoping in a orange flame top.
Nice.
Very nice.
Orange flame top.
But even this standard range, Jens told us you can custom order, right? You can pick
Oh, you-
colors,
you
you, can
pick-
pick guards.
Can you pick no
pickups.
crap in the wood?
It's probably not a tickable option, but I'm sure you can ask. And if you like that, you can have it.
Maybe this is the option
Yeah.
with crap in the wood.
Yeah, exactly.
That's extra.
It's possible, yeah.
When I go downstairs now, he's gonna so kick my ass.
Don't
Oh my God! How do I get? Maybe I should leave in the back.
Just run away and never return.
I'm gonna go out
You,
there.
you need some armor.
Oh yeah. the backyard. La, la, la la la. This is safer. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
So that was Henning dropping in on the video, giving us some of his expertise, some of his knowledge. And yeah, I do really like these PJD guitars. Wood or not, very, very nice. Let's go back to the clean channel for the rest of it so we get like a comparison between the guitars. But one question I wanted to ask you two is, what I was also thinking about these guitars is we're at a budget price point where you're kind of
Wanna
like,
check this out?
Yeah.
you're on your second or third instrument maybe. It's a step up from a beginner guitar, maybe a 200, 300, 400 euro guitar. What would you guys be looking for or recommending people if they're looking at an instrument?
Okay. The most important part is the feel. If a guitar feels good, and if a guitar speaks to you and makes you want to play, then that is worth the upcharge of whatever you're going to pay over your current instrument.
Yeah.
Right. So like really comfortable necks, like on these guitars.
Yeah.
Great sounding pickups. At this price point, the electronics should be very usable already, as opposed to, I'm gonna swap these out and put in my boutique, which you can also do.
Yeah.
But I'd rather keep the guitar stocked as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Krenar? Your main guitars are
It's a jazz
Stanford,
vibe.
right?
Yeah, it's a Stanford, and they're made in China, but the features that they have are incredible. It has a solid spruce top. It has an ebony fingerboard. It has Kluson tuners, I believe, and it just plays wonderfully. And I mean, nowadays you can get a lot of guitar for the money.
yeah.
I just realized that this is a Sterling and it's not a full blown Music Man. Because like when you look at it from this angle, from the neck, you think it's a Music Man.
It looks like.
And then you
Music
just
Man.
look at the headstock and it's a Sterling, which is just incredible.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, when I picked that one up as well for the first time, I was surprised at how good it felt in my hands. And I mean that in a positive way. I wasn't expecting it to feel cheap or anything, but it feels a lot more expensive than it actually is. I actually love the shape of that one. It's pretty unique as well.
Yeah, and it's comfortable to play.
Yeah, it's a roasted maple neck. It's got custom artist pickups because it's also a signature guitar for Omar Rodriguez Lopez, who was in one of my favorite bands growing up, at the Drive-In, and was in the Mars Volta, a very famous proggy band. Are you familiar with them at all?
No.
And it's got an interesting set of electronics because you've got the two custom design pickups. There's no tone control. There's a 3-way switch and 2 volume controls.
Oh.
So that gives you some slightly different options. Maybe we should hear this one as well. So.
Yeah. So on the neck pickup.
I like that.
Yeah.
Carry on. Let's hear the rest of the pickups. Or was that everything?
No, that was just the neck. So
Yeah.
let's go to the middle, and
Yeah,
it's
I
really
like
nice.
it.
Well, let's check the bridge.
Nice sound.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna step up from your budget beginner guitar, just any one of these would be a very good option for you.
Yeah.
And you can just buy it and start playing right away. You don't have to mess around with modifying and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So here's my final question for you guys. It's the last day of 42 Gear Street, and Henning says, you can walk away with one of the guitars. It doesn't have to be one of these, but it can be one of these. Which one would you be picking and why? That's a hard question, isn't it?
Perfecto's about to leave.
He's leaving with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it be a PJD for you?
In this price range, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be a PJD.
Yeah. And what about, money, no object? What have you played that you like?
Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. There's a lot. But I really like that Nick Huber Orca.
Oh, yeah.
59.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very sweet guitar.
That is everything about that is superlative, but the budget as well, right? That's not for everybody. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what it costs, but I reckon you could probably get almost all of these for probably the same price as that one, possibly.
Not quite.
Especially with the scratches in the wood.
Yeah.
And what about you, Krenar?
Is it gonna be weird because I'm choosing the same brand?
Yes, choose a different brand. No, choose your favorite.
It's actually the black PJD that Fear got.
Oh, has he taken it?
Yeah,
Was it the standard model, the single
Yes.
cut with the
with
F-hole,
with the P90 pickup.
the carry
Oh,
model?
that's gone?
Yeah, okay.
It's here, but
Because
it's
he is
yeah.
taking it. Okay, so out of all the instruments that you've
Maybe it's
played, that's your favorite
On that's
on
gonna
this price
on
point.
this price point.
Yeah.
But if money I have to take a Nick Huber, but not the Orca 59.
Yeah.
The
'Cause he's
Revv.
gonna- Which one's
The-
that exactly?
That's like the semi-hollow, their original shape,
Yeah,
and that's Nick's personal guitar.
yeah.
The one with the copper finish. There's gonna be a video on my. Am I shilling? Oh, this is the first time I'm shilling.
Shilling. There we go. Yeah, but there is. I switched that video for you guys.
I think you did.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It was it in here?
It
Yeah.
is a-
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's a very, very good video indeed, with some very nice jamming between the two of you. I'll link absolutely everything.
That's-
But I think we've got to leave it there for today
Okay.
because we're going to get kicked out because the next video is coming in. But thank you so much for just
Oh.
hanging out and showing some love to some of the maybe less appreciated guitars. I don't mean
Yeah.
at the event, but in general, because I think more people should explore different shapes of guitar. I think it's exciting to do
Yeah.
that. I think it's a good thing.
Well,
So-
thanks for having us.
yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure. It was
Very
great
glad
to
to
hear
be
you
here.
play as usual. Perfecto de Castro, Krenar, Cilku. I hope I'm saying it
That's
right.
perfect.
Yeah. These
Yeah.
two links in the description. We want to say a massive thank you to Henning, of course, and everybody else involved in the organization and the running of 42 Gear Street for making it a wonderful event, for bringing some brilliant gear for everyone to try out and make videos with.
Yeah.
There's plenty more videos with all of these instruments and more at all of the channels. So just search for the hashtag 42GSThree's and you'll be able to see
Yeah.
it. You'll be able to check everyone out. Again, thanks to everybody involved for keeping it safe for us, making sure that despite the coronavirus pandemic, which is still going on, we're all keeping as safe and healthy and as distanced as possible.
And we are very safe.
Yeah.
And we're also all vaccinated. So it's something to please consider so that we can all help each other out.
Exactly, yeah. And you guys have been all ready to get tested again today before
Yes.
your trips home and stuff.
Negative.
So, negative, as we all are, hopefully, yeah. But that's been it for today's video. Many thanks to everybody again. Links down there. But I've been Rich for Rich Words Music, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.